Hello everyone. In this video we're going to take a look at the advantages and the perils of online research. Many students may feel intimidated by the process of research, but in reality it is very easy if you know what to look for. And one thing that people need to be aware of is not all information that is published online is reliable. If you pay attention to the news, you will hear a great deal about the problem of fake news. Fake news is essentially lies or extreme bias, usually online, although it could be through other news media outlets, in order to sway the person's opinion regarding a certain topic. Therefore, it's very important to be on guard regarding fake news and be able to identify what is authentic or real and what is fake or biased. When a student is conducting a research paper, the very first thing they need to do is choose their topic. Ideally, their topic would be something that's controversial. The more controversial a subject is, the more that the student will find information that has been written about it. And the more information there is, the more likely the student will find arguments that explore different sides of the topic. For example, one extremely controversial topic is that of gun control. Some people believe that everybody should have the right to own any type of firearm they want. Others believe that firearms are completely unnecessary in society. And others argue something in between, such as some people should be allowed to own guns, whereas others, such as those with documented mental disorders, should not. So there are a wide variety of different angles to explore in the topic of gun control. And that's just one example of a controversial topic. There are many, many more. If you are confused about what to choose, talk with your teacher. They may be able to give you some ideas. After you have chosen your general topic, you want to decide upon what you want to prove about your topic. And this is going to lead to something known as a thesis statement. The thesis statement contains a premise, what it is that you're proving about your topic, followed by supporting points. In other words, the arguments that you will use to try and improve your side of the thesis. So first you need to have some general background information about your topic in order to decide what you might prove about it. An example of a very simple thesis statement is vaping must be made illegal by the federal government because it leads to expensive medical issues such as cancer that impact the cost of health insurance. Now that's a very simple thesis statement because it only has one supporting point to it, but the premise would be vaping must be made illegal. A better example of a thesis statement may be the federal government must subsidize fisheries because fisheries help create jobs. It lessens the impact upon fish in the ecosystem and helps minimize water pollution. So there the premise would be the federal government must encourage fisheries through subsidization. And the three supporting points or arguments would be it helps lessen pollution, helps lessen the impact upon fish populations, and helps create jobs. So that would be a much stronger thesis statement. After you decide upon your thesis statement, you need to go ahead and gather your research. And when you gather your research, you're looking for facts, expert testimony, that is, opinions from people who are experts in the field. And don't forget about examples. Also, consider arguments that people will make against what you're trying to prove regarding your topic. What you want to do is try and find evidence to refute those counter-arguments. That is very important to consider doing when building your research paper. Where do you find this information? The best place will be an online database. You can also, of course, use high-quality books in the library. 3 great examples of online databases are Go Follett, which has changed its name to Destiny Discover. You also have nclive.org and ncwiseowl.org. These are great databases to use. Databases save you a great deal of time and are highly effective ways of conducting research. And Destiny Discover will help you find relevant books in your media center or library to help you find relevant information for your topic. When exploring a database, you want to do a keyword search. You need to use significant words that are related to your topic. If those words are not generating enough results, consider using synonyms for those words you have already chosen. If there's more than one significant word to your topic, use quotes around them, such as quote, beginning quotes, gun control, end quotes. If you don't use quotes and you type in the words gun control, the search engine will pull up all of these articles that contain the word gun, all of these articles that contain the word control, and all of these articles that contain the word gun control. That means only about a third of your search results will be relevant to what it is that you're really looking for. So, use quotations around words that you need to use together when conducting your keyword search. Also, use Boolean operators such as and, or, and not between keywords to limit your results. And this can be very useful if you are getting too many search results. Also use limiters such as full text and peer-reviewed on a database's search page. Full text means that when you click on the article, you will get the whole actual article. If you don't have full text chosen, you may only get a summary of the article. Peer-reviewed means that a panel of experts closely examined the article to make certain that it met a high quality of standard before that article was allowed to be published. So peer-reviewed and full text are very important limiters to use when conducting a database search. Go Follett or Destiny Discover is the online library catalog used by many schools. You can use this to see the ebooks and physical books that are available through keyword search in your school's library. You can also find some database and open educational resource articles that may be relevant. Check out my YouTube video on my channel to learn more about Go Follett or Destiny Discover. Likewise, nclive.org offers access to many articles, ebooks, and videos. But in order to access NC Live, you must have an active North Carolina library card number. Again, please check out my YouTube video on my channel for a quick overview of how to use NC Live. NC Wiseowl also offers access to many databases containing many different types of articles. You may use NC Wiseowl from either a school computer or home computer, but if using a home computer, you'll probably be asked for a password. Check with your school's media specialist for this year's password. It does change year to year. Again, click on my YouTube video to learn more about how to use NC Wiseowl. Now, please be aware that some information sources are better than others. Great ones will be recent. You don't want to use an article that has been outdated. For example, if you're conducting research upon the effectiveness of various pesticides, you don't want to use something from 1970, which may contain very outdated information. Also, authority. Who wrote the source? Are they actually an expert in the field? Does the author have bias? Are they trying to mislead you into believing one thing over another? Also, make certain that the article has been peer-reviewed. And typically, anything in an academic journal will have been peer-reviewed. If for some reason you decide to go onto Google and type in your keyword searches there and you're coming up with websites, look at the quality of the website. If it ends in .edu, it's probably an educational website, and that is a little bit more trustworthy. But if it ends in .com, that means it's a commercial website. They're trying to sell you something, and you probably cannot trust that particular website. .mil is military, .gov is government, .org is nonprofit. Pay attention to the suffix of the website being used. However, it's much easier to use databases to find relevant articles. And these articles that you find through databases will be much more impressive to your teacher. Other things to be aware of when you're considering to use a website. What is the main purpose of the website? Again, if it's trying to sell a product, it's probably not a reliable source of impartial information. Who is the intended audience? Is it an academic audience? Or is it designed for children? Does the website refer to its sources of information? If it doesn't, or if those sources of information are dubious, of a questionable reliability, then you probably don't want to use the website. And what is the quality of the other websites that your website links to? If there are many dead links, if it looks like it's a series of biased websites, then you probably don't want to use that website. If you're ever confused, ask your teacher or media specialist for help. That is why we are here. And don't forget, make certain that you write down the information about your sources, because you will need that to create your works cited page that will appear at the end of your research paper. If you found this video useful, please give it a thumbs up. Thank you for watching, and also subscribe to my YouTube channel. Thank you and have an awesome day.